Hi and welcome to the Malat Cookery channel. So today I'm cooking a spatchcock chicken, peri chicken style, in our pizza oven. Right, so I'm doing a spatchcock peri chicken today. I'm going to be doing it in our pizza oven. I'm doing some tests with the pizza oven today, so I don't want to waste that heat. What we're going to be doing here is what's called reverse searing. What that basically means is that a delicate meat such as chicken in a hot pizza oven, the only real way to cook it is to cover the chicken, make sure it's cooked all the way through, take off that cover towards the end of the cooking time and reverse sear the chicken, which just means searing at the end rather than at the start. The reason for that is meat as delicate as chicken, if we sear that meat at the start of the cooking process, searing actually accelerates the water molecule loss of the protein structures within the meat, rather than the sort of old wives' tale that searing seals in the juices. It definitely doesn't do that. So with chicken, if we sear at the start, it's potentially going to dry the meat out too much, and especially in something as hot as a pizza oven. So cover the chicken first and then sear it at the end. Going to be absolutely delicious. As usual, a full list of ingredients will be given at the end of this video, so let's have a look at those ingredients now and anything else that we're going to need for today. So the ingredients for today, I've got a whole chicken, the juice and rind of 1 lemon. I'm going to be using the Malat peri seasoning, so about 20 to 22 grams, about 3 tablespoons of the Malat peri seasoning. If you don't have access to the Malat range of products, then just choose a really decent peri seasoning for this. A teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. I'm going to be using just some added chili flakes, maybe just a couple of pinches of that, just to add a bit more spice. 2 tablespoons of tomato puree and 50 millilitres of water. So first thing I've done is to add all of the basting sauce ingredients together. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this into a pan. I'm going to simmer it for about 2 minutes and then add 1 teaspoon of corn flour in a little cold water just to thicken it up. Once the basting sauce has thickened, that'll take about another 2 minutes. Take it off the heat and then leave it to cool. Okay, so once we've thickened our basting sauce, this is what it should be like. So the next thing to do is to spatchcock our chicken. I'm not going to do it outside, I'll go inside to do this, but basically all I'm going to do is turn the chicken upside down where the parson's nose is, take a decent pair of scissors, and I'm going to cut either side of the parson's nose and just remove this centre piece. Of course you can do it with a knife, I just find it a lot easier to do that. So I'll go away, do that, and then come back and we'll carry on with the next step. Right, so I've spatchcocked the chicken. Next thing to do, obviously baste the chicken, and then going to cover it with 2 layers of foil and then straight into that pizza oven. Going to take about an hour, but a meat thermometer would be absolutely ideal, obviously, to make sure. But I'm going to be turning this every 15 minutes when it's in the pizza oven, because of course the heat from the pizza oven, the fire is all to one side, so we just have to make sure that this doesn't start burning on one side. Once it's cooked thoroughly, then take the foil off and literally 2 or 3 minutes to let it sear on the top, depending on how hot the pizza oven is, of course, and then that's it, it's done. I'm going to rebaste this a couple of times when it's in the pizza oven, but let it cook for at least 15 minutes after the last basting, because of course we're dipping the basting brush in the basting sauce and then onto the raw chicken. So we don't want to baste the chicken literally before we eat it, because there is a potential that some of the raw chicken juices could be actually in the basting sauce. Right, so this is the chicken now. It's been in for about 55 minutes. It's a little bit hot. Okay, so the legs just started to fall away. So what I'm going to do now, back in that pizza oven for literally 5 minutes. I'm going to turn it maybe every minute just to brown the top, and it'll be done. So there you go, peri peri style spatchcock chicken. Absolutely delicious in the pizza oven. I'll definitely be doing that again. Please subscribe to the channel, and as usual, if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching.